What is up, guys, and welcome back to Universe Mode. Receiving the updates, the game has, in my opinion, gotten better, but welcome, I guess, to a new decade of Universe Mode. Hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving, well, not Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve or New Year's party, whatever y'all celebrate. But, like I told y'all, we'd be back in January. I filmed this sometime in December 22nd. Decided to do it because my finals ended on the 20th, but I didn't want to start it, so before the New Year's. So we're gonna kick it off with the Elimination Chamber qualifier. The Fiend absolutely destroyed Brock Lesnar and retained the Universal title. The Fiend is gonna defend the Universal title in an Elimination Chamber. As always, in every Elimination Chamber in Universe Mode, the champion will enter last. That is it to it. But this will be a qualifier for the Elimination Chamber. Nia Jax is returning. We haven't seen her since she lost the title against Ruby Riott against Natalya. And also, there will be no women's title match at Elimination Chamber. Or SmackDown's pay-per-view, which I'll announce at SmackDown. Because instead of that, because we had another week and I didn't know any pay-per-views to do, we're going to have Evolution, an all-women's pay-per-view, filling in for that week before WrestleMania. Hold the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So Evolution will be an all-women's pay-per-view, and that'll be the last pay-per-view before TakeOver, then WrestleMania. And then we're going to have another Elimination Chamber qualifier between Aleister Black and Ricochet. A number one contenders match for the United States title. Matt Riddle going to take on the former United States champion Andrade. Andrade did not win at the Royal Rumble. Samoa Joe is the United States title was the only title to change hands at the Royal Rumble on Raw's side. Again, I'll get on to SmackDown whenever SmackDown happens, but Andrade is no longer the United States champion, but he has to earn his rematch against Samoa Joe. Whoever wins this is getting Samoa Joe at the Elimination Chamber. And then the main event is another Elimination Chamber qualifier between the man Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Let's get into these matches. First qualifier, Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio. Kevin Owens is qualifying for the Elimination Chamber for the Universal title. Excuse me. Nia Jax in a successful return. Can she make a name for herself before Evolution? Aleister Black versus Ricochet, and Ricochet is qualifying for the Royal Rumble, and as always we do the last two matches. So right now the chamber spots are Kevin Owens, Ricochet, and the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. We'll find out the fourth man in the main event, but let's see who's going to take on Samoa Joe at the Elimination Chamber. And here we go, the first match. Well, first, I guess you could say televised match after the Royal Rumble. And Matt Riddle, can he make a name for himself? The crowd, Phoenix, Arizona, is on their feet tonight. The King of Bros, the original bro. You can call him whatever you want. You can call him the Stallion. He goes by Matt Riddle, though.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Matt Riddle.
The King of Bros, Matt Riddle, making his way to the ring. This is the biggest match of his career so far. If he picks up a win, he has a title match. Shocking, fast and furious, I guess you could say. Just like Ricochet, he's already in a title match. Just got called up together to Monday Night Raw. Fans kind of not sympathetic for Andrade. Here comes the former United States champion. Trust me, folks, when I tell you, we are up for an instant classic tonight. This match will probably steal tonight's episode, and I was happy when I saw that this would be a part of the return episode of Universe Mode. Gonna steal the show. Sadly, no champion is here tonight. But also have to say this. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper put Xavier, I believe it was the Iron Claw on the outside that put Xavier Woods out, and Xavier Woods was not able to get back into the ring by a count of 10. Harper and Rowan won, but did not pick up the tag titles. Maybe they will get a rematch. Well, not a rematch. I guess, hopefully, maybe, we will see that match at Elimination Chamber. Haven't got a word on it yet. The fallout of the Royal Rumble. Also, if you not see it, The Undertaker at number 30 picked up the win, I believe. Yeah, eliminating Randy Orton. We'll also have to find out who The Undertaker picks. The Undertaker has time to pick until after Elimination Chamber and SmackDown's respective pay-per-view. After that, the following episode, we'll see who he picks. If it's on Raw, if he chooses whoever the Universal Champion is, he'll be on that episode of Raw and announce it. If it is the WWE Champion, he'll do it on SmackDown afterwards. And here we go. Riddle gonna kick it off with a body slam and a kick back to the face. Went for another stomp and a kick, but no, Andrade full steam ahead with a drop kick. And Riddle gonna catch his leg dragon screw. Went for a knee. Andrade Hurricane Rana. And Andrade got Matt Riddle feeling some pain. And again gonna go after the spine, the back. That back is probably the target for Matt Riddle, for Andrade, and a lariat. Almost taking Matt Riddle, his head clean off. Gonna go probably for three amigos. A knee to the face. Went for final flat. Went for the final flat instantly, but Andrade sidesteps Northern Lights. For a chop, nobody home. Wait a minute. Got him. Alabama slam. And that one had to hurt. Andrade literally bouncing right back up, holding his back. What are we going to see here? Fisherman driver, shoulders down. The ref a little hesitant. Gave Andrade enough time to get out of that. And a kick to the back. Matt Riddle, with an MMA background, competed in the UFC. Former North American champion as well. Had an amazing match with Kenny Omega. And got him now. With another fisherman driver. Not really as high of elevated as the other one was. And not even going to bother with the cover. And now going to keep going with after that leg of Andrade. Andrade going to kick to the gut. And another Hurricane Rana. Going to follow it up by slowing the pace down. Going to go right after Matt Riddle's neck. Once again, if you just tuned in by any chance or skipped the video to this point, winner of this fight, Samoa Joe, at the Elimination Chamber for the United States title. And Andrade is red hot tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. A little angry that he lost his title. Matt Riddle able to dodge. What a palm strike there. And again, what works? Go for it again. A stomp back down. I'm going to sit him up in a seated position. Riddle. Suplex. Got it hard. And Andrade going to looking to use the ropes, and Riddle just going to allow it, going to wait. Wait a minute. Taking a page out of Andrade's notebook. And again with a kick. You see like some sort of rapid fire kicks, and they went for it, but Andrade kicks it off. Went for a strike, and Andrade with a lightning fast Hurricane Rana. Wait a minute. Andrade, neck first! Spiking Matt Riddle on the back of his neck, and Matt Riddle is glazed over. Schoolboy. Wait a minute. Schoolboy suplex! Got all of it. Beautifully connected. And you know what Andrade is going to follow it up with. We all know what he's following it up with. Gonna taunt Matt Riddle in the crowd. Not behind him with a running Meteora. Lights out Matt Riddle. Good night. 1. And Matt Riddle powers out at 1. Another shot. Shots come and go. Take full advantage. Misses that. German in a bridge. And a kick out. It's Zelina Vega gonna get into this one. Crucifix! Crucifix! The ref a little hesitant. And an instant kick out. He's calling for it. Hammerlock coming up. Riddle. Got him. What a forearm. Riddle. Bro Derek. Bro Derek. Shoulders are certainly down. And Andrade. Andrade. Able to get out of it. And Matt Riddle is mad. And again stomps him down. Repeated kicks. No. Going after the knee. Gonna try to stop Andrade. Yeah, Andrade hard to move. Oh. Well, no clue what happened there, but kind of missed. Well, not kind of, most certainly missed. And then is that the opening that Andrade needed? And again Andrade. Hammerlock. Coming up. Riddle. In dodge. Sleeper. Plex, but Andrade able to ring awareness. Knee to the skull again. And Riddle is now feeling it. Who is walking out of this one? Number 1 contender. Gonna try to slow the pace down with Andrade. Elbow. And again went for it. Final flat. No, got caught. Pop up. Hurricane Rana. And look at that. Riddle avoiding that hammerlock. Wait a minute. Wait for a punch. Shoulders down. Roll through the cover. 1, 2. And Andrade kicks out. And another sleeper slam. And Riddle looking to end this one before it gets a little heated. And a suplex. What is this? Riddle. Power bomb. Wait a minute, turns it. Final flat. Final flat. Out of nowhere. Connects with the final flat. And Andrade powers out. And now the crowd is feeling it. Broton. Taken down by Andrade. A final. We have not seen that from Matt Riddle. Riddle truly bringing out everything tonight. Went for a kick. Nobody home. Plants him down. With aggression. Got him up again for the second, Bro Derek. Middle of the ring. And Andrade again gets out of it. And you can see the eyes in Matt Riddle. Riddle. It's a deep. Bro mission. The bro mission is on Andrade. Andrade is in trouble. Andrade taps. Matt Riddle versus Samoa Joe is at the Elimination Chamber. Running Meteora. I would honestly say a kind of a one-sided match. Andrade did not get a hammerlock in at all. Riddle refusing to let him get hit with it, which I mean, it's smart. And that continued attack on the legs. And Matt Riddle is going to the Elimination Chamber. The Stallion versus the Samoan Submission Machine. It is time for your main event. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. From what a kickoff for Monday Night Raw. As this man, I believe, made it to the Final 5. No, Final 4 actually. He needed the Royal Rumble win. And the crowd's still behind him. But he claimed he needed that Royal Rumble win. He has not been the same man since moving to Raw, he claims, and it can be backed up. I believe a 5-time WWE champion. Rollins has not been able to get that same success as he used to have.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
The Architect, I would say marching, but he's already there. But also, Seth Rollins eliminated Aleister Black, one-upped him. So I guess you could say Rollins and Aleister are 1-1. Can Rollins win this qualifier and maybe get another chance to finally three-peat WrestleMania? If he's already two-peated. If he main events this WrestleMania, he'll become a three-peat. So far, the only man to do it. The main event, that is. Seth is, I believe, 2-0 at WrestleMania as well. But a newcomer as well in the name of Drew McIntyre was on SmackDown, became SmackDown Live. I mean, tag team champions, and was also walked into WrestleMania as Intercontinental Champion.
254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
But lost to Daniel Bryan. So you also have to think about that. This is going to be a star-studded match as well, if you think about it. Hungry men. Both fighting to go after the undefeated Fiend. Destroyed the Beast. And the Phoenix behind Seth Rollins, wanting to see him burn Scotland. And McIntyre down and went for a kick. And now a punch. And now McIntyre's getting a little angry. And Rollins kick to the gut, Northern Lights. And a spinning soul kick. And McIntyre dumping Rollins on the outside. And Rollins feeling the effect from last night, the Royal Rumble. Wait a minute. McIntyre with a pile driver on the outside. And Rollins glazed over, but still able to reverse that Irish whip. Both men seems a little hurt from last night, from that Royal Rumble match. We also saw the return of Hulk Hogan at the Royal Rumble, entering at number 2. And a step up, bringing down McIntyre. Both men exhausted from the schedule that they've been on, just competing in a 30-man Royal Rumble, trying to push themselves to win. None of those men in the ring right now was able to push themselves to the only one in the ring. So yeah, it's gonna eat them alive, you know. This is their last chance to headline WrestleMania, if the Undertaker chooses them as well. You also have to think about that. Who wants it more? And now Rollins, the crowd behind him, stomped to the gut, stomping a mud hole into McIntyre. And another step up, taking down McIntyre. Now again, dropping him with the DDT. Rollins is in firm control right now. And McIntyre trying to change that, and Rollins gonna feed off that. Right at him with a sling blade. And now Rollins trying to fire himself up. McIntyre not in the best place right now. Gonna hit him with a decapitator. And Rollins, what are we gonna see now? Rollins coming back old school Seth Walker. McIntyre able to dodge. And a lariat. And now McIntyre is in control of this one. McIntyre with the right hands, mounted punches. McIntyre with a variation. Well, kind of pretty much the Gargano escape. Used to do that back in the Indies. But Rollins gets out of it. And a big boot, just eats a big boot. It took too much time. Rollins heading to the top. We've seen this in the past one. Last year's WrestleMania. Off that frog splash against Wyatt. And McIntyre gonna get out of it like it's nothing. Wait a minute, I gotta follow it up. Curb stomp! Curb stomp! Barely minutes into the match, probably I would say 8 minutes or 7, 6, I have no clue. And we've seen Rollins just spike McIntyre with a curb stomp. And McIntyre is gonna kick out of it like it's nothing. McIntyre going after the injured arm now. Glasgow kiss. Not even finished there. Ref not trying to get McIntyre off of Rollins right now. Scary time for Rollins, the right hands. McIntyre going all in right now with the punishment. And the crowd not loving it. Calling for Rollins to get up. What are we going to see here? A suplex. Yeah, Rollins is now the one eating the beating. Rollins is now not in control of this match. McIntyre is. And as I say that, Rollins has some left in the tank. Kick to the gut. McIntyre. Rollins got him with that face buster. The man is alive right now here in Phoenix. Forearm. And a sling blade. Gonna go after the neck of McIntyre right now. What are we gonna see here by Rollins? Gonna take him out. Was not expecting that. Ref at a 1. Gonna send McIntyre back into the squared circle. Stomp. McIntyre throwing the injured arm down. Rollins barely able to stand. McIntyre just with those right hands. Rollins able to block. DDT. McIntyre get to the midsection. Got him up. Air raid siren. McIntyre screaming at Rollins, it's over. Future shock. Future shock DDT to go to the Elimination Chamber. As Rollins powers through. You are gonna have to kill the man. Seth Rollins. Rollins with the forearm, the injured arm as well. Knocks McIntyre to a knee reverse DDT. Rollins getting himself hyped up, another step up. Dragging McIntyre to the ring. You know what we're gonna see the second time? Curb stomp. Replay, look at that. Right to the dome. Rollins has found a way to survive and prevail tonight at Monday Night Raw's main event to qualify for the elimination. No! McIntyre still in this one as well. Nobody home. Nobody home. McIntyre charging it up. Rollins was just inches away. Claymore. Rollins, the hopes and dreams of three-peating Mania, has now just got kicked straight to hell with that Claymore. Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Ricochet, and The Fiend are the men named for the Elimination Chamber. But look at Rollins. Disappointment. We'll have to find out next episode, well, next Raw actually, next week, and what's going to follow up from this. But McIntyre just stole Rollins's three-peat dreams of main eventing WrestleMania.